Going forward, and you'll see it out there too, it's an open competition, a true open competition for both of those guys. And again, I'm still, will say this, is I'm going to pick the best guy that will get us that win.
All right, let's turn our attention walking on with Jordan Ham. He is at Arizona State, brought to you by Venezia's Pizzeria. We appreciate their support. Okay, quarterback controversy for Sean Aguano, the interim head coach. He is handling this in a way that speaks to me of, I only have one bite at the apple. I'm going to go down with my guy. Why don't you fill the fans in on the quarterback situation for this Saturday's game at Colorado today?
It's going to be a really interesting situation because moving forward, it's going to be an open competition between Emory Jones, the starter who has, when healthy, has been the guy for Herm Edwards and for Sean Aguano. Trenton Bourguet came in that Washington game, led a great charge and got them a great win against a ranked opponent. And now it is an open competition after struggles on the offensive side of the ball when they played Stanford.
So Jordan, when I look at this from a distance, help me out here. It sounds to me like Sean Aguano on Monday, that he's going to be more involved in the play calling. Is there a problem between he and Glenn Thomas, the offensive coordinator, and play calling?
I don't know that there's a problem necessarily, but Sean definitely wants to get his fingerprints on this offense. And we've seen changes with the entire team since he took over, generally being more aggressive on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. We've seen them spread the ball around a bit more, really take some big shots. I think he wants to see more of that. So I think that's why he's trying to take a more hands-on approach, because this really was a winnable game against Stanford, a game where they should have moved the ball, and they were only able to muster 14 points, and both of those touchdowns came in the first half. So I think he's looking for a jump start. This is against a Colorado team that has struggled. The common cure for a struggling offense is the Colorado defense. So they want to make sure that they take advantage of that and really hit their stride here in the back half of the season.
Flip it around. We're at the halfway mark, actually on the backside of the halfway mark for the University of Arizona. They're coming off a bye. You've been in Tucson. You have people you speak to in Tucson. What's the view of their season so far? Tough USC team this Saturday.
Yeah, for U of A, it's really been the antithesis of ASU. They have a great offense that can move the ball, score in bunches, plenty of great receivers, putting up big numbers. And then their defense is really struggling to stop the run specifically, but really just opposing offenses in general. So I think that's where they're looking to really right the ship coming off the bye. A tough portion of the schedule moving forward. I mean, we've seen them take great steps here from last year, just winning one game. They're already at 3 wins, and you can see the progress happening. It's just taking a little bit longer with the defense, but if they're able to steal a game against some of these really good opponents, they're going up against the USCs, the UCLAs, the Utah, they really could be in position for bowl eligibility. And if you were to tell us that at the beginning of the Jed Fish era, that year 2, they'd be fighting for a bowl spot, I think any U of A fan would be very happy with that.
I know you're heading to Colorado this week with Arizona State, but you're also going to focus in on the University of Arizona and one of their prize recruits, right?
Yep. Braden Dorman, the quarterback for this 2023 class, a big pro-style quarterback. I'm going to be able to see his final regular season game of his high school career. So really looking forward to seeing what he is doing. He is very, very talented, the top player in Colorado, heading to Tucson next year. And he's really a guy that I think he's trying to build up this recruiting class as well. He is all bought in when it comes to Tucson. And, you know, he got that decision out of the way early so he can focus, he can get stronger, he can get bigger, he can continue to develop so that he's ready to really hit the ground running once he gets to Tucson.
Jordan Ham, walking on. Thanks.